on to gate 14, which is possession in great measure and the gate of power skills. Gate 14 is part of individual knowing circuitry, and it links up with identity gate 2.
Yeah, so this is carrying on the individual pulse. If gate 3 made ordering take place like a firestorm, which is what it'll do because it's a pulse, suddenly it all starts working out. Gate 14 is the abundance of that reaching towards its ultimate expression. Everything from the top of the sacral that pushes into the identity can be keynoted with 46's keynote. It's pushing upward. I mean, 46 is very particular, pushing upward into the kingdom of your heavenly body, essentially. But all of them are pushing upward. This one is pushing upward the great mutative energy that it picked up from 60 and 3, that, if you think about it, 60 and 3, they more than just finished a relay race. They just finished the marathon, and they finished the whole triathlon. They did a ton of work because there was nothing, and then suddenly they birthed something into creation. 14 is still doing versions of that because it's in the pulse, but it receives that pulse. And because the thing was so fantastically energized from the format channel below, it guarantees that 14 is seen as its name, this possession in great measure. And people see gate 14 as the vital, persevering energy to get particular work done and make the company stronger and get the thing to work right. And it brings that particular abundance heading below the name of possession in great measure, the accumulation and retention of power through skilled interaction, coupling grace with control. And the first line is money isn't everything, the recognition that wealth has its own problems. So this is the first instance where we're pushing up into what gate 2 right above it wants. It wants to drive a direction with gate 14 as the gas pedal. Gate 14 provides the gas and the fuel. That's why it seems so abundant, because gate 2 is seeking to take a direction. So the direction into the future, direction concerning the past, concerning memory, concerning right now, concerning the next creative thing, concerning creativity in general, and concerning the pulse. And everything else in the body graph thinks that gate 14 is possessive in such great measure that it somehow transcends the pulse. This 14 always got it. They've always got it. No, they don't always have it. But it's projected upon us if it does. So much so that the ancient I Ching, the very first rendition of it, of which I'm sure there's new renditions of it, but whatever they wrote down first, they exalted every line of gate 14. They just exalted everything, was like abundant in this, abundant in that. And you got a good picture there. Like any workman can have their belt on and have that, load of wood over their shoulder, and they're going to walk up a ladder with it. Gate 14 is seen as the one that will always do it, get it right, and always have the right tools on it. And because of that, they're also strong, and they're going to move up that ladder, and they carry a little more wood than maybe the guy next to them, seemingly. And they also make sure the projects get done a little ahead of schedule so that the company and the boss make even more money because they can move on quicker now to the next project. And that's the abundance that's seen in here. That's the vital energy that is seen as part of this, because gate 2 right above it is saying, I just want to hurry, but I have no motor. I rely on 14, and 14 is like, when will I ever stop working? I seem to work and I don't seem to get anywhere. And gate 2 is like, hey, dummy, we're getting somewhere, just watch, you got to see. And so without gate 2, the melancholy of gate 14, remember, all individual definition, centering or knowing circuit, all of it has a melancholy or sadness that attaches to it as a mechanism for making it more intelligent. And the intelligence creating melancholy that comes out of gate 14 helps it find the right work to do, because the melancholy is, when will the work ever end? When will I ever get ahead? And most gate 14s actually do fine, but they work themselves too hard because it's a generated, sustaining work force. And it's been formatted from below. I mean, it just got shocked into existence by a sudden pulse that ordering came. What's it supposed to do with that? It's got to work on it now. So possession of the capacity to empower work and direction towards beauty and love, and love of extremes, and love of the body, and love of everything, and love of humanity, in a way that is creative, mutative, wrangles the issues that move us forward, and deals with the issues that came from our past. That's our direction. We're always doing it. And 14 is the tantric pushing of that. In fact, all the other gates between the sacral and the identity serve this channel as it relates to the penta. So 46, 29, 15, and 5, they drop down energy and they pour it right back up the fountain, which is a 14 and 2, to move that direction. And 2, dude, 2 is amazing. 2 is a beguiling energy. It's just, there's no reason for it. We can't find meaning to it. We have to wait and see what it does, but we can see what it calls. It calls the energy out of gate 14, creating the sense of 14's abundance. And it says, hurry up. Everything about this channel says, hurry up. In fact, something funny, when you think of tantric channels, we won't go into all the details of what that is, but this is the channel that says, hurry up. So hopefully you get the joke.
Uh,
Yeah, because it does say, hurry up.
that's funny.